Darren?
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. We're going to have some fun tonight. It's cool enough in here, I guess. Hey? Okay. Have to speak more clearly.
Put your pants on. The abuse is starting early. Huh? All right, I like it.
Something going wrong there, yes. I had, there we go. Well, we're really happy to be able to play back in the Battlefords. We haven't played here for a long time, and I know that we have, just by the evidence of your presence here tonight, lots of friends and people who follow the band a little bit, and so we're delighted to be back. It's been really since we played a private gig, but really since pre-pandemic stuff, when we did a little show at the Decker Center for SaskTel. But we're glad to be back, and we're going to do 2 sets of our usual junk and and some new stuff that you haven't heard before. And we'll introduce the band members in just a minute, because you're probably wondering who this gal is right here. But I won't tell you for just a second. We're going to do a tune by Ron Hines from Newfoundland. It's called, yeah, Sunny's Dream. Sunny lives on a wide space, where you can take off your sneakers, give up the race. You can lay down your head by a sweet riverbed. Sunny always remembers what it was his mama said. Well, Sunny, don't go away, I have been alone. He died, he's saying, who never comes home. All these nights get so long, silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. And all that's wrong. Sunny carries a load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, still he does what he can. And he watches the sea from a room by the stairs, and the waves keep on rolling. They've done that for years and for years. Well, Sunny, don't go away, I have been alone. He's died, he's a sailor who never comes home. All these nights get so long, silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. Not all lasts long. It's 100 miles to town, Sunny's never been there. And he goes to the highway and he stands there instead. And the mail comes at 4, and the mailman is old. He's still dreaming dreams full of silver and gold. Sunny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. They're just stars in his eyes, they're just dreams in his head. And he's hungry inside for that wide world outside. There ain't no one can hold him. Oh, I tried and I tried and I tried. Oh, Sunny, don't go away, I am here alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. All these nights get so long, silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. And all that's wrong. Oh, Sunny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. All these nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. All that's wrong. Oh, Sunny, don't go away. Well, thanks. We're delighted to have some Newfoundlanders in the audience tonight. Why don't you make yourselves known? Great to see you. Great to hear you. We're going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to introduce, for this tune, and then Paul has a patented introduction, but I want you to meet Emma Wood.
Hello.
Emma's going to do a tune by Amy MacDonald, a songwriter and singer from Glasgow, and this is called This Is a Life. Yep, all right, here you go.
I'm ready. He said he was ready.
I tricked him. Okay.
His front door, but nobody's in, and nobody's home till 4. And you're sitting there with nothing to do, talking about Robert Iger and his Monday through. And where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your head is just size. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your head is just size. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your head is just size. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your head is just size. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your head is just size. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your head is just size. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna sleep tonight? Where you gonna sleep tonight?
Got no place to land. I can hear you dancing in your heart.
All right.
Nice one, Jim.
So on my far right, that is Anna Bacoli. Anna lives in Saskatoon. She's a music teacher, fiddle, voice, everything. She's also, we're really proud of her because she got to play in Michael Bublé's orchestra when he was in Saskatoon. Well, that's great, and that's going to be it for 5-10 years. But no, same year, the Eagles. She's playing with the Eagles for a bunch of tunes too. So well done. Yeah. Couldn't have, well done. Yes.
Paul, I went to an Eagles concert once, and I sang along with them.
Yeah. And they didn't invite you back, did they? Next to Anna, this is Kathy Davis LePage from Saskatoon. Kathy's our resident music historian. She can tell you, the top 40 hit 1521, which we will play later on. And Kathy was also a dance teacher and plays the harpsichord. That was her big instrument in music college. And then Emma Wood. I've known Emma since she was 3 years old, and Emma's a Highland dancer, so that's how come I know, because my two girls do the Highland dancing. And Emma and I, we worked together on cartoons, an animated series for YouTube. So Emma does 9 different voices, so she's a voice actor. And the show is called Boom Buddies. Check it out. And hear Emma doing her thing. Anyway, in the middle, this is, of course, is Jim Walls from here. Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt you, Paul. And on the far end is Paul Runnels. And Paul spent lots of time living and working as an elementary school teacher in Cutknife. Anybody here from Cutknife? Yeah. Anybody here from Wilkie? Yeah! Okay, we'll talk slower then. Anyway, Paul's an elementary school teacher, and he's retired now, and he lives in Saskatoon. He does the cartoon thing. I think he reads cartoons mostly, but he writes music for the cartoons. He's a very experienced and celebrated songwriter for youth and children in particular. But so Paul wins prizes every year. And what did you win this year? You brought us something that you won.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
It's a big trophy or something, isn't it?
No, I won a guitar cable.
Oh, nice.
Big prize from the John Lennon songwriting competition. But it was one of many prizes. Yeah. That's the only one that I can use, because the other stuff was computer stuff. I don't know what it was.
Well, we started off with a tune by David Francie, and we're going to continue with another tune. David's a Scottish immigrant to Canada and a singer-songwriter who tours Saskatchewan quite often. So if you get a chance, go and see David Francie. A late summer day, and my love and I went walking. Over hills and fields we walked, laughing and talking. Came across an old farmhouse standing broken and bare. It used to be someone's home, now no one lives there. There's a red barn standing held together with nails and dust, and a tired old messy harvest of wires and rust. Weeds overgrown in a garden sown with care. It used to be someone's home, now no one lives there. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down, another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. They worked their fingers to the bone, nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under leaden skies, with just a week waving them goodbye. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. Thanks a lot. Now, as you probably know, when you came in, there's a bar service here provided by the Battleford Community Players. A lot I don't want to say a lot of bad actors, but they're good actors. But they're rascals. Anyway, so I want you to feel free to, if you're dry and and your throat is sore, then you want to sing along, grab a drink, go back and get one, or maybe raise your hand and John will come, or maybe Lena. And that's almost worth the price of admission right there. But don't feel constrained to sit completely still. We're not in third grade anymore. So we want you to have fun, and we also want the Battleford community players to serve you and to make their work worthwhile as well. We're very, very proud to give you this tune now. It's the title track of our second CD. It's a tune that Anna wrote, and Anna's going to sing it for you. It's called Over the Ocean.
Over the ocean, over the sea, wherever you go, love, there will be. As the moon shines down to rain upon the ocean, and the stars fall down to land within the sea, whether in starlight, moonlight, or rain, I will be with you to ease all your pain. Let the sun shine down to rain upon the ocean. Let the ocean rise and reach up to the sky. Let the rain fall down and wash away the sunshine. I will be with you when you laugh or cry. Wherever you go now, wherever you stay, I will be with you while you find your way. Let the wind come out to rise upon the ocean. Let the storms take shape and drown within the sea. Let these bodies rise and fall as morning dew. Whatever befalls you, I'll be there too. So when you are weary and feel beaten down, don't let your sorrow be your only crown. Let your smiles rain down to lift up all the oceans. Let your love rise up to shine within the sea. Let your spirit rise to find its place in history. Wherever you go, please remember me. Over the ocean, over the sea, wherever your star shines, there I will be. Thank you.
can't believe Michael Bublé hasn't asked you for that song. Seriously. Everybody be making dough then, eh? Okay, here's a sing-along. Everybody feel like singing? When the lights are low, no one can tell it's you. Except the Newfoundlanders. Hell yeah! So Paul's going to do this one. It's called the Black Velvet Band.
One of the meets the town they called Belfast. Princess to trade I was born. And many hours of happiness I spent in that new town. Till bad misfortune came along and caused me to stray from the land, far away from your friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Everybody sing up.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land.
She was.
And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Well, I was out strolling one evening, not meaning to go very far. Well, I met with a fickle young man, trade in the bar. Well, once she took from a customer and slipped it right into her mouth. Then the law came and found me in prison. Bad luck to your black velvet band. Everybody sing.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land.
What about her hair?
And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
This morning before judge and jury, the trial I had to hear. And the judge, he says me, young fellow, this case against you is quite clear. And 7 long years of your sentence are going to away from your friends and relations. Oh, and everybody sing.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land.
And she was.
And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
So come on, you jolly young fellows, I'll have you take warning by me. And whenever you're into the liquor glass, beware of the pity calling. For she'll fill you with whiskey and porter till you are not able to stand. And the very next thing you'll relax, you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Everybody sing now.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
One more time.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Thank you very much. This next tune is it's called Walking on the Waves. It's written by a group in Scotland called Skippinish. Check them out. You know, lots of great tunes. This one's called, Walking on the Waves. Jim's going to sing it. And I'm just kind of watching that music stand sway in the wind there.
We have a fan going on.
Yeah.
This tune, we got this tune from my wife Linda's cousin in Scotland. who lives in Inverness, and she's a big fan of Skip and Ish, and so she gave me the CD when we were there, and we loved it, and we're going to maybe try a couple other Skip and Ish tunes, but we love this one.
Sure. Ready? 1, 2.
In the sunlight, laughter in the rain, a whiskey in the darkness, it all feels just the same. Watch the sunset over Irish, feel the twilight merge to dawn, hear the waves caress the shoreline as the island carries on. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I'm walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I'm walking on the waves. There's two lovers on the marker when they walk out to the sand. Their silhouettes are on the water as they paddle hand in hand. It's a game of sweet surrender, but there's nothing left to say. These are moments to remember. Days along the way. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. So you look out on the ocean, see the headlands and the strand, and you wonder what horizons will shape tomorrow's plan. It's the turning of the seasons and the cycle of the day. Every drink's another reason. Let tomorrow sail away. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. Surging of the oceans, the breakers on the shore, the echoes of our bodies to the lover's dream we store. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I'm walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. Skip the dishes.
Actually, we have a karaoke part of this for you.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Did you bring them?
so I think so, yeah. So I've got the words here.
Very complicated.
Very complicated, and I'll
Always the teacher.
so when the part comes, I'll just hold them up, and then you'll know how to sing along with it. Okay, so I got them here, ready. Yeah.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was Affiliate T. The wind blew up her bow to town, although my bully boys know. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks on shore, and down on her a right well bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that ship in tow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale sail came up and caught her. Our hands to the side, our pendant fought her when she died down low. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's line was not a free. He belonged to the whaleman's creed. He put that ship in tow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Her 40 days or even more, the line would slack then tight once more. The boats were lost, they were only 4, but still the whale did go. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The lines are cut and the whale's not gone. The weatherman makes his regular call to encourage the craft and crew and all. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah. And just a brilliant job of doing that, you know. And I introduced the second one, and I think that screwed me up, but anyway. I'll just keep the one next time.
And this is why there are so many literate children in But the truth is, and it's sweet as can be, we play lots of shows in Saskatoon and in bars, and kids, 25-year-olds, and will come up and say, "Hi, Mr. Runnels, do you remember me?" And Paul goes, he says yes every time he does.
I do remember them. And
You do, I know.
they showed me their latest tattoo, you know. And, good for you, yeah, that's good. And they're not 25-year-olds, they'd be more like 35.
Oh, they look younger.
Yeah.
Is anybody a Steve Earle fan here tonight? Great for you. We're going to do a Steve Earle tune now. Generally speaking, his catalog is not in the Scottish-Irish catalog, but this one is. And it was the sort of signature tune in a movie called P.S. I Love You. Beautiful movie. By a girl in Ireland, and this is called The Galway Girl. Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk with the I-A-I-A. I met a little girl who stopped to talk on a grand sauté. And I ask you now, what's a fella to do? If a girl with black and eyes threw a flag downtown on a round soft day. Can I ask you now, was a fella to do? Yeah, her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave it a blow. I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Well, when I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, what would you do? Yeah, her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I traveled around all over this world. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Come on. In a little while, I just want to prepare you. In a little while, we're going to take an intermission, and I encourage you to, I don't know, get a breath of fresh air, grab something from the bar, because we're going to hold another set, and it's longer than the first one. Paul's not the only teacher here, you know. Someone who wishes he was a teacher. We're going to feature Emma again on a beautiful tune we learned last summer for a wedding we did in Regina. This wedding was at Wascana Park in, what was the place called, Paul?
Lady Slipper Park.
Lady Slipper Park, beautiful place in Wascana, gated, and the bride chose this tune and asked us to play Rankin tunes and chose this tune, and she sang it as she walked past us down the aisle. It was just the loveliest thing. This is called We Rise Again.
When the waves roll on over the waters and the ocean cries, we look to our sons and daughters to explain our lives, as if by child could tell us why. As sure as the sunrise, as sure as the sea, as sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again when the night goes dark and the forces of creation across the stormy sky. We look to reincarnation to explain our lives, as if my child could tell us why. That as sure as the sun in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves of the ocean. And then we rise again. We rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves of the ocean. And then we rise again. And then we rise again.
It's always a debate whether or not I'll do that high note at the end.
Didn't disappoint. Anybody like Great Big Sea? We do too. We're gonna do. We're gonna do a tune by Great Big Sea. It's a traditional tune. We met a woman once who told us that she sang this song as a girl in high school or in public school in Nova Scotia. But it's a song about Newfoundland whalers. Paul, what is the story of this again?
The story is, let's start in Dundee, Scotland. And so they would send whalers from Dundee in whaling ships. And they'd sail them across the Atlantic to Newfoundland to pick up the best whalers, because that's where the best whalers were, right? You guys over there? That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. They confirm that, so I'm not making it up. And the ship, the old Paulina, always got there first, and so always got the best whalers. That's what this is about. That's all I know.
Thanks, Paul. It's called The Old Paulina. There's a old fleet of whalers sailing from Dundee, manned by British sailors that take them over the sea. On Western Ocean Passage, we started on the trip. We flew along just like the song on a gallant whaling ship. Oh, the wind is on the quarter, the engines look and pray. There's not another whaler that's sailed the Arctic Sea. Can beat the old Paulina, you ain't gonna try my sons. We traveled all both great and small, but not the same time. Sunday morning, just after leaving port, we met a heavy south hill and watched the way our boat. It washed away our quarterdeck, stanchions just as well, and so we set the whole shebang of hoping we could go. Oh, the wind was on the quarter, the engines looking great. There's not another way there to sail the Arctic Sea. Then meet the old Paulina, you need not try my sons. We traveled all the great and small, but only you they know. Our Captain set his canvas, fair weather and its steam, and Captain guided every boy came rolling through the stream. And the husky tried to beat the blood up, but to beat the old Paulina was something he had done. Oh, the wind was on the quarter, the engines were complete. There's not another way there that sailed the Arctic Sea. Then the old Paulina, you need not try my sons. We traveled all the way to small, the lovely breeze and there's a movie turning over on water without doubt. The Arctic and the roller they talk so much about. Like Captain's homemade boat, the terror of the sea, trying to beat the old Paulina on a passage from the sea. The wind was on the quarter, the engines were great. There's not another way there to sail the Arctic Sea. We beat the old Paulina, yeah, you ain't not trying my sons. We traveled all the great and small, the lonely trees and towns. Now we're back in old St. John's where rum is very cheap. We'll drink a health to Captain Guy. waters of the deep. Ah, you are our sweetheart, and you are wives so fair. Not another ship can make the trip. The Helena, I declare, forward the wind. The engines working free. There's not another way that can sail the Arctic Sea. We're taking your Helena, getting on track, my sons. We travel down the great and small, but let me lead you. I want you to resist the temptation to look up my kilt. I never thought about that kind of logistics when I said I would sit down for this tune, but the temptation's too great. I didn't even buy a ticket. No, I used to do a contest to see if people could guess the tartan and the kilt I'm wearing, and the winner, if there was a winner, Paul would buy them a drink. Paul has never had to buy one.
That's true.
So
You keep giving the answer out, so eventually.
eventually, if you come to more than 10 or 8 shows, you'll know. But anyway, if anybody knows the name of this tartan, let me know. We played a lot of gigs this past March for St. Patrick's Day, and we decided to learn this tune because we love it. It's a beautiful melody, and people seem to like it as well. Anna is going to sing to end our first set, Danny Boy. Hold it. Hold this. Yeah, too much.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go, and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow. Oh, when my valley's hushed and white with snow, 'tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny above me, and all my dreams will warm and sweet to be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I will sleep in peace until you come to me.
Back, we're again. I just have to say we're really happy that you're here. So many friends and folks who followed the band for a number of years now, and we're delighted to get a chance to play for you on our own terms here in the theater. And I also want to plug the community players and their theater. People at the community players have worked really hard to make this space doable for theater, and I think they've succeeded. And so, if you don't come to the community players shows, I think you should give it some thought. There are lots of great entertainment, lots of actors from folks that you work with and see every day, and so it's always fun to see them on stage, and some top quality material. I want to tell you that the Provincial Drama Festival is in North Battleford this year at the Decker Centre, and we will of course have a show in it, and but there'll also be some great shows from around the province. So keep your eyes open for that, because you'll really want to see some shows from there. I want to remind you that out front there is a little box that has some CDs in it. I don't want to flog the CDs. You've already dropped, a huge amount of money to get in here tonight. Come on. Oh, and there's the babysitters you had to pay too. Listen, I know what our demographic is. But we have some CDs out there, and I know many of you have our latest CD, which is not that latest anymore. It's from a long time ago. A few years ago, it's back live at the Basement, and we recorded a show live at the Basement. Some of the tunes you're hearing are from that CD and from that repertoire, but lots of tunes are new, and we're thinking about making a new CD, and some of the tunes. And some of the tunes will be on this. And I know that in the modern world, people don't buy CDs. They download stuff, and we haven't quite caught up with that. Of course, so we sell CDs at shows because to wait for the 0.7 cents per play that you get from streaming is not going to
0.00
send them to college,
I'll send them to college.
Well, I was trying to exactly. Emma is going to college this fall, and she's leaving us after Folk Fest to go to Montreal to study at Concordia University and study music therapy. So, we were lucky to have her tonight. You're lucky to have her tonight as well. We're going to do a tune by Mark Knopfler, the frontman from Dire Straits, and a great performer on his own. And with your permission, we're going to do Piper to the End. another, how will I go? If there are no lights in there, I'll be going down below. Friends in time we severed, someday we will meet again. I'll return to meet you. This could be a day to die on. Now the day is almost gone. Up above the choir of secrets, choose to face the setting sun. Now the evening dawn is falling, and all the hills are turning red. And before the night comes calling, as our light goes ahead, we watch the skies together, share our corners for a while. Walk the dusty roads together, came so many miles. Now the day is almost gone. The pipes will remain silent, silent with the battle drum. We're friends in time, severed. Someday here we'll meet again. I'll return to meet you.
That was Linda Lyon Walls on the bagpipes. Here's a secret. Linda's been wanting to join the band for about 15 years. Finally.
Fiddle flower. Fiddle flower. All right, so this is a tune from Wales. It's called Fiddle Flower and Myth Cuckoo. This is the one from 1521, right, Kathy?
The first one is, yeah.
First one's 1521, and the other one?
18 something.
Oh, 18 something. Top 40 hits from Wales. And they rock. These are great tunes, and you know you can imagine sort of electric guitars and drums behind, and they could be the top 40 hit now. Taylor Swift will be rocking these ones soon.
a charming girl, and Sarah is the name. Her parents wants a husband with riches, wealth, and fame. I have no wealth, but riches and fame have never come my way. Till at night I stood outside her door, and through the keyhole say, Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on. Tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you round the corner. My Sarah is a girl like this, a girl you seldom see. She loves me only for myself and not for my money. Every night at 8 o'clock she puts the needle away, and standing just outside her door and through the keyhole say, Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on. Tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you round the corner. One night a little after 8, I crept up to her door. I whispered, Sarah, darling, as I'd often done before. I need a set of voice as down I went to flop. And then her mama caged me all around the shop. Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on. Tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you round the corner. The woman thought she killed me, and I let her think so too. As I laid her on the floor, I scarce knew what to do. At last she said, he's alive or dead, my girl, I'll let him wet. Then up boy Dope says, thank you ma'am, and to my girl I said, Sarah, Sarah, won't you come out tonight? Sarah, Sarah, the moon is shining bright. Put your hat and jacket on. Tell your mother you won't be long, and I'll be waiting for you round the corner. And I'll be waiting for you round the corner. And I'll be waiting for you round the corner. As you will know, that's a tune that was recorded by Buddy What's His Name and the other fellow. So we're delighted to do it. I think you're on this one. Now, Emma, we can take just a second. I want to reveal the tartan that I'm wearing. That's all I'm revealing.
Goodness.
Thank you.
Who said
Crowd is happy.
Oh, once you'll never forget. The tartan is almost the Rangers tartan. So if anybody was going to guess the Rangers tartan, or anybody, Penny who Googled it, was going to guess the Rangers tartan, you're very close. And Rangers folks will tell me there's something not quite right about that tartan. It is in fact the Ibrox and District tartan. And if you'll know that in Glasgow, the Rangers play at Ibrox Stadium in the neighborhood of Ibrox. And we bought this kilt in Edinburgh, and it was an ex-rental kilt. And I just liked the color. And I said, is that a Rangers kilt? These are Rangers colors, by the way. And he said, no, actually, we used to rent Rangers kilts for weddings, but every time we rented it, we had to pay a licensing fee to the Rangers Football Club, and we got fed up with that. And so we designed our own tartan and got it registered with the Registry of Tartans or whatever the heck it is. And so it's their tartan, it's the Ibrox and District, it's very close to the Rangers, and there it is. Nobody wins, Paul. You're off the hook again.
Sorry about that, folks.
I wanted to tell you about a wedding. Speaking of renting wedding kilts, it's very popular in Scotland to rent kilts for weddings for the men, and often it's either the Rangers or Celtic if they're fans, and yeah. So whichever. And anyway, this fellow he was talking about a wedding that he'd been to. He says, "Oh, it was a lovely wedding, and the kilts were amazing."
he said, well, really, what was the tartan? He said, oh, she wore a white wedding dress. Just getting it, aren't you? We're going to do a tune by Ed Sheeran now. Emma's going to do a tune called Nancy Mulligan.
I was 24 years old when I met the woman I would call my own. 22 grandkids now growing older. My foster brother Georgia. On a summer day when I proposed, I made the wedding ring and then to school. When I asked her father what I did, he said no, you can't marry my daughter. She and I went on the road and we don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Western border. She is Nancy Mulligan and I am the William Sheeran. She took my name and said we were down by the Western border. Well, I met her at guys in the Second World War and she was working on a soldier's ward. Never had I seen such beauty before the moment that I saw her. Nancy was my yellow roll when we got married very morrow close. We had 8 children now growing old. I sons and 3 daughters. She and I went on the road and we don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Western border. She was Nancy Mulligan and I was a William Sheeran. She took my name and we were one down by the Western border. Shaking a jet black hair over 16 years. I've been loving her. Now we're sat by the fire and I roll on chairs. You know, Nancy, I adore ya. From a farm boy born near Belfast town, and I never worried about the king and crown. When I found my heart upon the southern ground, 3 ships and 3 daughters. She and I went on the road and we don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Western border. She was Nancy Mulligan and I was a William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one. Thanks and the border.
Oh, that seems to have some of the same lyrics that we used before.
I was thinking we could get signs that say die, die instead of da, da.
It's just a dialect thing, really. We're going back to David Francie, one of our favorites, as you can tell. This is a beautiful love song. If you came tonight with someone you love, I can't remember. No, you look her or him straight in the eye, because this is a song for you. He asks hard questions. We're 4. You're 4.
I like the tuning.
Paul's just going to tune. Oh yeah, I told you the tartan joke, didn't I? So they want to know.
Okay, I have a joke. So when I say knock knock, everyone say who's there, and then everyone laugh after the joke for my confidence. All right, knock knock.
Who's there?
Noah.
No.
Does anyone know a good joke? Thank you all very much.
Please say you're ready, Paul. nothing but headlights. I'll see some bright lights when I get home to you. In the doorway with your arms open wide, I'll hold you in my arms and fold you inside. I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love and you'll always be mine. Sometimes I wonder what you see in me. Is there someone you're wishing or hoping I'll be? Sometimes I wonder, I can't help myself, when your love goes someplace with somebody else. I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love and you'll always be mine. I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love and you'll always be mine. Sometimes I wonder if I see you. Just picture the sun on an ocean of blue. Picture that ocean so deep and so wide. Feel the sun on the water and the pull of the tide. I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love and you'll always be mine. I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love and you'll always be mine. Okay, the time has come. Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's all new to Paul.
So check my tuning in. You put these capos on, which some people call them capos or capos. They mess with your tuning, actually. But Jim, he bought a really expensive one. That's what he does.
You did. Baby right here.
How much was it, Jim?
Well, with shipping and handling, I think it was $317. Oh, Linda's here. I wasn't supposed to say that.
$2.95, right?
Something like that.
Okay, so this is a tune that was written by a guy called Bob King. And Bob King used to play in a band with Fred Penner and a guy called Al Simmons, and it was called Cornstalk, and it was sort of a folk comedy group. Anyway, Bob King wrote this song, Sandwiches, which became famous. Fred Penner made it famous, but it was written by Bob King, who lives in Pence, Saskatchewan. Yeah.
We get Bob King gets 25 cents every time we mention his name on stage.
Bob King, Bob King, Bob King, Bob King, Bob King. Got him
Sing
over a
along
buck.
with this one.
I'm 25 now, yeah. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once. Well, I'm a roaming and a traveling and wandering along. If you can't listen, I will sing a happy song. I will not ask a favor, I will not ask a fee. If you have me sent for sandwich, won't you give a bite to me? Hey! Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I eat them all at once. One sandwich, a pretty girl, the fairest in the land. Young men in the county, they were asking for her hand. They offered her the moon, they offered her the sea. I offered her a sandwich and she said she'd marry me. Hey!
Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I eat them all at once.
Once I went to England to visit the Queen. Told her she was the grandest lady I have ever seen. Told her she was beautiful, you could not ask for more. She handed me a sandwich and she threw me out the door.
Hey! Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once.
Now Jim's gonna do some tap dancing. Give him a big hand, folks. Doesn't get any better than that. A sandwich, maybe, and your cheese or even peanut butter, but they all taste so good to me. Really doesn't matter. Jam and cucumber, any kind of do.
I like sandwiches, how about you?
Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I eat them all at once. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once.
Sandwiches are the best thing.
Oh yeah. I like Subway sandwiches.
Yeah. You're gonna be eating a lot of them this year.
In Montreal. Or you don't have poutine.
I have a poutine sandwich.
It sounds disgusting, so you say.
It might be good.
Isn't it fun when the audience is so close you can hear them breathe? Not to mention,
We can hear what you say.
no.
So this is a tune from Scotland, and Jim's gonna do this one with Emma.
Yeah, we are. This tune is the arrangement of this tune. It's a very familiar Scottish tune, kind of the Tin Pan Alley of Scotland. But the arrangement is by a band called Runrig. If you know them, you'll know that they're hugely popular for many years in Scotland with all generations. Here we go. Sing along. On the bonny banks, on the bonny banks. On the bonny banks of Loch Lomond, on bonny banks and on bonny bridge, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Here we go now. You take the high road and I'll take the low. I'll be in Scotland before you. Me and my true love will never meet again. Bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, in the steep side of Benlong, wherein purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. You take the high road and I'll take the low. birdie sings and the wildflower springs. In sunshine the waters are sleeping, but the broken hearted can't no second string again. And the wakefulness cease from their green sway. You'll take the higher road and I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you. Oh, me and my true love will never meet again. On the bloody, bloody banks of Loch Lomond. On the bloody, bloody banks, on the bloody, bloody banks, on the bloody, bloody banks of Loch Lomond. So thank you very much. Emma and I did that tune a few years ago with the Quill Lake Robbie Burnside, didn't we?
Yeah, a few times.
And a little niece of my daughter's who was at the show, she was just tiny, she was standing on her chair and she said, she said, "Look, Mom, it's Elsa." It's just about right. This is a tune called The Rakes of Kildare.
Great job.
Been a pretty successful year for Ash. She's the garden elf,
Backyard.
Backyard elf.
a backyard elf.
What is that?
Not to be confused with the garden.
That's your job.
Yeah. Get up to the garden elf.
No.
And she's working really hard because she's trying to save up to buy the other half of her fiddle. Who knows what it'll sound like? But it's a big step. It's a big step over the last. It's an electric fiddle, by the way. I don't know if you know. It's an electric fiddle, which is a big step over the last one, which was a steam-powered fiddle. Very ungainly. Someone was hoping for this one.
Yeah.
So Kathy's going to reach into her whistle purse, find the appropriate tin whistle. Yep.
1, 2, 3,
Go. As I was falling over the hard-paid curry mountains, I met with Captain Carl and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapist, and sang with the little boy who I go to see a song. What called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. I counted out his money, and it paid a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would deceive me. The devil's in the women and he never can be easy. What called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. I went up to my chamber, I for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels and for sure it was no wonder. And Jenny drew me charges, she filled them up with water and sent for Captain Barrel to be ready for the slaughter. The shark! What called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. Early in the morning, when I rose to travel, I'd come up and the footman and likewise Captain Travel. I first produced my pistol for she stole away my radio, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. The shark! What called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. Now if anyone can aid me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cornwall in Killarney, and if you'll come with me, we'll go roaming through Kilkenny, and I know he'll treat me better than me, only sporting Jenny. But shouting all the time, what called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. Now some take delight in the fishing and the boating, some take delight in my carriages are rolling. I take delight in the juice of the bargain and courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. A shouting all the time. What called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. This shouting under a cry. What called the radio? What called the radio? It was in the dark. That kind of struck you like,
Thank you. So this next one's called Irish Rover. And yeah, you know it? Yeah. Anybody else? So when the Irish Rovers, the group the Irish Rovers were starting out, they needed a name, and so this was the only song they could play, the one we were going to do for you. And so the mum of the lad said, "Here's your band name, you know, the Irish Rovers." And that's what it's about, yeah.
I thought that story was going to be more interesting.
Well, I could make it more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just do this to fill in while Jenny fiddles around, you know. But okay, so I met the Irish Rovers. They were in town. They called Jim up actually to get a CD because there's a guy called Hamish Burgess who travels with the Irish Rovers. His wife's the tour manager. Hamish does all the artwork for the album covers for the Irish and the big backdrop if you ever see their stage show. That's Hamish. And so Jim couldn't go into Saskatoon, so I went, talked to Hamish. He says, come on down, you can meet the Irish Rovers. And I had a nice chat with him. And he told me he lives in Hawaii and he plays bagpipes. And he said, not very well. And but I played bagpipes on the roof of Mick Fleetwood's restaurant. Anybody's been there in Hawaii? You been there? Have you seen a bagpiper on the roof?
No, we saw bands play there on the roof.
Bands play on the roof, yeah. If you see a bagpiper, that's probably Hamish. He's an old surfer guy from way back. He's got great stories and he has a Celtic radio show broadcast. He broadcasts from Hawaii. And so he played our music on it. And yeah, so it was pretty cool. So I got to have a beer with the Irish Rovers.
Oh my God, once you get them started, like seriously.
Yeah, there you go. What else do you want to hear about?
Nothing! Okay. We're gonna do the Irish Rover. Woo!
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the street called Battleford. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. With a wonderful crowd, she was rigged for a dance, and oh how the wild wind goes. She stood central blast. She had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best sparkle rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of pork. We had 9 million bales of old nanny goats' tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was old Mickey Coot who played hard on his flute as the ladies lined up on a set. He would tiptoe with skill for each sparkling quadrille, for the dancers were featured and bent. With a smart, witty talk, he was cock of the walk as he rolled the dames under and over. When he took up the stance, they all knew at a glance he'd sailed in the Irish Rover. From the banks of the Lee, there was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McDougall, who was scared stiff for work, and a chap from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and frightened Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man McMurcan from the banks of the Bann, the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. The match game of the crew was reduced down to 2, myself and the captain's old dog. Oh, the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over. It turned 9 times around, and the old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Well, we're drawing to a close of this concert tonight, or this show, this thing. And once again, I want to say thanks. If you're interested in a CD, just drop the $20 in the little pin in the box out front and take a CD with you. We trust you. We trust you. I'm sure we will. It works fine, and I hope you enjoy it. We're going to do an Irish street song. Emma's going to do it for us. It's one that you can sing along with. Now I have to do my own time.
Yeah, you're on your own.
You're up, Paul. Come on.
Oh God, no. I'm ready.
Well, I got actually something to say. It's not a joke.
Okay.
But this is the song, when I was a kid, I would listen to Back of the Bus play, and I was like, well, I really like that song. And so now it's kind of an honor that I get to sing it with the band and be a part of the band.
Tell my mom.
I think your guitar's dying.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Do you want mine?
No, I'll take this one. It seems to be losing battery.
They have batteries. Never get a guitar that has batteries. Because in the middle of a show, they die with
Can
it.
you pause? Can you?
No. We're gonna be.
Then you can have one.
We're gonna have to change the rating on this show. Paul always reminds me and encourages me and insists that I bring an extra guitar to the show. Just makes it very easy. That guitar you can't get to the battery by.
I think the mic's not on.
Take all the strings off.
Mike's not on.
Are you plugged in now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here he comes. He's coming now.
Prepare yourselves.
I haven't said anything of.
Does it work?
I think so.
Is this your first show?
Bravo, John.
Oh my goodness. Well, I took this at the music store before I bought the guitar, so it should be good.
No.
He used my guitar.
What's it, 12 string?
Won't take me long.
12 strings.
It's very warm and the weather has changed the sharpen up the guitar.
Tell us a story, Paul.
Tell them about your socks, Paul.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you about my socks. Okay. That had nothing to do with anything. But anyway,
So they're nice.
thank you. So for Christmas,
See them, yeah.
I'm going to show you. So for Christmas, we have 2 daughters.
I'll
and-
show you, don't worry.
I'll show you. And it'll be a lot cleaner than what Jim shows you. You don't have to worry about me. Okay? Anyway, so they get me this sock subscription. I can't even say the word. Subscription. That's it. Sock subscription. From a company in Calgary. It's called the Friday Sock Company. And so they're mismatched socks, but they're themed. They have a theme, right? So I'm going to show you these ones. I don't even know what they are.
They're sushi themed.
Okay, so this, yeah. So sushi there, and then on this one,
Yes.
same color green, but
Different type of seaweed.
Salmon. It's not a different type of seaweed.
That is a different
That's
type
fish.
of sushi.
Salmon fish.
No, that's salmon on the rice with the seaweed wrapped around.
No.
Yeah. I've had both kinds.
You're right.
Sashimi. Okay. My mom and I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They comb my hair and they sew my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please don't tell me who is she. Albert Mooney says he loves her. All the boys are fighting for her. They knock on the door, they ring the bell. Oh my true love, are you well? Here she comes, this way is slow, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murphy says he'll die if he doesn't get the feather with the rolling eye. I'll tell my mom when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they sew my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please would you tell me who is she? Let the winds and the rain and the hail blow high, and the smoke come tumbling from the sky. And she's as nice as apple pie, and she'll get her own up by and by. Once she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her not till she comes home. Let the boys come as they will, but it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell my mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They comb my hair, they sew my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please just tell me who is she?
I didn't quite finish the song thing, but Jim interrupted me. But you get the sock, you get the pair of socks once a month. Yeah, it usually arrives on a Friday, and that's why it's called the Friday Sock Company. And I have like pretty cool socks now. One is. My favorite pair is these garbage cans. They're kind of mustard color. These garbage cans on one side, raccoons on the other. So if you're looking for a gift, it's a great gift. But if you got somebody in your family that likes just black socks, they won't like this. They've got to be prepared to go out on the limb and wear goofy socks. But it's a great gift. Anyway. I'm out of here.
We love hearing about your socks, Paul. You're welcome. Okay. Of all the money that I spent it in good company. And all the harm that I've done, all
joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I've had, I'm sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I've had would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night, and joy be with you all. Good night, and joy be with you all.
Oh, I don't need this, do I?
This is by request for is it Clint? Clint! Where's Clint?
Oh, I got it right now. Give me a D.
It was Danielle.
Oh, Danielle.
Danielle.
Clint is her privateer. Which means she can whisper in his ear privately. Well, the year was 1778. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. A letter of marque came from the king of the steadiest vessel I've ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. But I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, it said Barrett, cried the town. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. For 20 brave men, all fishermen, who would make for him the Antelope's crew. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. But I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. The Antelope sloop was a sickening sight. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She'd a list to the port and her sails in rags, the cook in the scuppers with her staggers and jags. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. But I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the King's birthday we put to sea. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. We were 91 days to Montego Bay, pumping like madmen all the way. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. So I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the 96th day we sailed again. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. When a bloody great Yankee hove in sight, with our cracked four pumpers we made to fight. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. A Yankee lay low down with gold. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She was broad and fat and loose in stays. The country took the Antelope 2 whole days. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Mary's privateers. And at length she stood 2 cables away. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Our crack 4-pounders made an awful din, with one fat gully young stove us in. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. No, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Mary's privateers. The Antelope shook and pitched on her side. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Barrett was smashed like a bowl of eggs, and the main truck carried off both me legs. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. No, I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Paris privateers. So here I lay in my 23rd year. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been 6 years since we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. But I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers.
Mr. Jim Walls, you know, here's something you probably don't know about her, okay? Jim used to be a varsity athlete. Did you know that? He was the goalkeeper for the University of Saskatchewan soccer team. Yeah. Come on, that's pretty good.
It's back when the ball had laces.
It's probably a sheep's stomach or something like that. Laced together. Yeah.
Patty Murphy. Oh my.
It'll be worth it.
Emma, you were a rep for Saskatchewan, weren't you? Did you ever get to be the champion?
I did.
Saskatchewan champion Highland dancer right here, seriously. Where did you,
I think.
you were in Halifax, right?
Yeah.
This year.
No, that was after. No, that was before. I think in BC.
BC.
And then in Montreal.
I think what she's telling you, she hasn't got a faintest idea.
I don't have a faintest idea. 2 places. And then I repped. I did. It was okay. Is there people in this?
You could put less strings on that sucker, Jim, right? It's a lot easier. I have just 4, you know, it's just so much easier.
I think he's just about halfway through tuning.
Sorry about this. It's a new guitar. You know that's wrong.
Happy almost Father's Day, everyone. Tell the fathers.
Because I was just looking up a dad joke to tell. You know? Don't need it.
Oh, come on, these people have homes to go to. We're going to finish off tonight, and once again, thank you very much, and thanks for coming. Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk, and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Oh, Louis came with bagpipes and music for to play. That's how they showed their respect for my memory. That's how they showed their honor and and they cried. They said it was a sin of shame and there ain't that one another. And every time the place was full, the night that Murphy died. As Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put that bottle with the corpse to keep the whiskey cold. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin of shame and there ain't that one wrong. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. In the morning, after emptying the jug, Colin raised up the icebox, then to see poor Paddy's mug. We hid the bullet so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. And at 2:15, we argued it was 9. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin of shame and there ain't that one another. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. They dropped the hearse on Main Street outside some damn saloon. They all walked in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. They went up to the graveyard so holy and sublime. They found out when they got there, they left the corpse behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin of shame and there ain't that one another. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was spinning game. All the music came with bagpipes and music for the play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin of shame and they ain't that one another. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. By doing the parties last year, you think, oh, that's enough.
Oh, we're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Anyone know sign language? Well, thank you very much. And once again, we're going to leave you with a beautiful tune that was written by Elvis Costello and Patty Maloney of the Chieftains. And it's a song about, not very often heard, but a song about emigration and the heartbreak of leaving home. If on every ocean the ship is overthrown, and for each mast cut down, and all the sapling is gone, and I could believe that I'm bound to find there's a life that I left behind. But as you ascend the ladder, look out below where you tread, for the colors blend as they overflow. Red, white, and blue, green, white, and gold. So I had to leave from my country of birth. As for each child grown tall, and all the in the earth, and for every rail we made in the load, there's 1,000 miles of the long journey home. But as you ascend the ladder, look out below where you tread, for the colors blend as they overflow. Red, white, and blue, green, white, and gold. Green, white, and gold.
Thanks so much. Come and see us at Folk Fest. We're playing in the Scottish Pavilion August 18th and 19th. That's the Friday and Saturday of Folk Fest, 18th and 19th.
That was so good.
I think so.